This is the fourth and final video in which starting city should you choose. Today we are headed for the cold planet of Microtech in a terrapin to check out the starting city of NewBabbage. Fun fact, it is my current starting city in a game, and I've been hanging around Port Tressler a lot lately. Don't forget to look for this little home icon to always find. Sometimes it doesn't work. But find the home icon here to find a starting city on any planet. And in some cases, like Grimhex, a station.
Drive is now on.
I feel NewBabbage is one of the easier cities to find. The space for it is I struggle to find it, but if you look way over there off to the left a bit, there's a long train line. I think at the time of making this I thought that was it, but it is actually right in front of me over there. I hope. Let's go see. Okay, the red lights came on. That is the spaceport. I was right. But yeah, if you look for the red lights on a faraway structure where there's a long train line that splits going into the city, that is the spaceport you're looking for. Night vision has not been invented by the year 2953, so it is very useful to send out pings like this in order to see at night. I don't want to crash into it. Not like I would crash while flying, right?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Landing complete.
All
Doesn't
systems
stay.
offline.
S-tier landing. Let's refill, rearm, repair, and head into the city. I accidentally turned my mouse off at this part. There we go. He figured it out. Let's get out of bed. I think NewBabbage's room is kind of cool. I like, besides that, this is a little bit similar to Orson's, just the view is not as nice, but it's nighttime, so this is the best you're gonna get, right? There's a teddy bear. Looks plastic. The same shower bathroom setup as the one in Orson. It's exactly the same with the Axe body wash. Little kitchenette. But yeah, kind of similar to the Orson one. So as always, you'll be dumped to whatever floor you're on to lobby, and you have to head to the elevator to go to the bottom floor. Noticing now my hydration levels are very low. Look at this lobby. I live in Los Angeles, and this looks like something I've seen in Hollywood or Beverly Hills somewhere. It definitely looks familiar. It's got a nice front to the Aspire Grand, which is where you live. The hospital is right across from you, so like every other city's hospital, you can go here and get to your pharmacy to buy all of your medical goods and all your drugs, legal drugs. And after you check in, these are the elevators that will take you to the correct floor. You go check in over here. So you'll get the floor in the room and head to the elevators. Looks like, look at that glare though. Floor 4, room 9. There we go.
Hi. Let me
Hi.
know if there's anything I can help you with.
So yeah, go in here. Go to floor 4. Yeah, I'm about to die, so let's actually go to the room this time. So usually you can see which rooms are available in the hall. That wasn't so clear, but here, 409. People have been here, you can see their medical gowns on the ground. But yeah, let's get all hydrated. And if you're watching this video, do it in real life. Get yourself some water, right? But yeah, there we go. Everything is going up. I wish I could do that. Just go to sleep and not even go to sleep. Lay down on a bed and I don't have to eat or drink for hours. No wonder all the Star Citizens look so fit. Alright, let's go back down. So like most cities, where you spawn in at, in this case where the hospital is as well, you do need to travel via subway or whatever mode of transportation each city uses. Kind of like the look of the Microtech Metro Loop, which is this one. It's a nice little tube, futuristic-looking subway.
Capsule
Which you'll
now
see in
approaching
6
station.
seconds.
Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
It's a little janky, but we've grown to expect that now, right?
Careful.
And in this case, we are not going to be able to... Yes, we are. We are going to be able to see outside. It's nighttime though, so not the best view in my opinion. Lorville, the buildings stand out a little bit more with all of the the gold, or the orange, however it shows up on your monitor, or TV, or screen, or VR helmet. Let's call it gold.
Nearing next stop.
Oh yeah, if you look up here, you can see where the next stop is and how much time to that stop. We are not going here. This is the Tobin. What is it? An exhibition hall?
Careful. Doors are now closing.
So don't just rush off. You don't always go to your destination at the first stop. You've got to pay attention, so do not go AFK.
Nearing
You might
next
end up
stop.
one of those people who just does circles on a train. I can't talk. I used to do that in Japan, where I would fall asleep on a train after a long night out and wake up
The
next to the
capsule will
ocean,
be leaving the station momentarily.
3 hours away from where I live. I digress. You can't do that in this game. I don't think so. Not yet. Soon they will have hangover struggle travel. Anyways. This one is headed back to Aspire Grand, but we are going to exit because we're in a commons, and you know it's a commons because everything is purple. That is a dead giveaway. So here's why I think Microtech NewBabbage is very California. Where I'm from, it's pretty healthy. They're doing yoga there, lots of nature. There's a gym over here. Let me not say California, it's very Los Angeles. The outside's Canada. I heard somebody yesterday say Microtech is very space Canada. Little section for the do you even lift bros? Sisses. I can't say that correctly. Too many S's. Yeah, this little area has a lot of places to get food, drink. works. Not healthy, you gotta drink water.
If you're not seeing something, you might want to check out our spectrum selection.
Here's an absolutely normal gathering of Star Citizen PCs. This place must be really popular. Here's another diner with more NPCs just hanging out like us normal people. More beautiful waterfalls. Oh, here we go. Another popular place with NPCs. Here's some smoothies though. Smoothies are gonna raise your... Oh, okay. Gotta take your helmet off first. It'll raise your nutrition and your hydration at the same time. You just feel healthy doing it. I didn't steal that. They did take 5 AUEC from me.
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. The terminal over there has a few more items than what's on display.
There's nowhere else to put that. Don't forget your helmet. Bad things happen when you forget your helmet. So, heading to the main shopping area. It's quite big if you don't know. If it's your first time, you're going to make a circle. Let's head left, where it says Center Mass. And Shubin Interstellar, that is a player. Is that a Christmas undersea? Oh, okay. He's looking. Hey there. Shubin Interstellar has some terminals here where you can buy kind of a range of things that are more industry related and a little defense related. Turning this last corner, we find ourselves at Center Mass, which is a ship and vehicle weapon shop. So we saw one of these at ArcCorp at Area 18. Weapon selection is pretty much the same. Continuing clockwise. See, the interior is very, very nice. The aesthetic kind of stays the same throughout the city. I really like the design language of NewBabbage. It's pretty cool. They won this Californian's heart. If that was even their goal. Probably not. There's a TDD, Trade and Development Division. Again, where all of you space truckers are going to be buying and selling legal product. So any of us or any people doing illegal transfer of goods, you're not going to be able to be helped here. Moving on. What is this? Okay. Kovalex FTL. Place to pick up and drop off things for delivery contracts. There you go. Now we're headed for Omega Pro, which is a ship and vehicle systems shop. So not weapons. These are your shields. These are your warp drives, your coolers, and your thrusters. Warp drives, quantum drives. Again, they're all physically laid out. Once you get to learn what everything looks like, you can just go up and buy it by clicking on it. So we're not going to travel that way. That's going to take us back to where we started, but the center is a huge circle with even more to check out. And here is Star Citizen's Apple Store. Already saw a lot of gadgets like Tiger's Claws, which you need to hack. It's never for legal stuff, so interesting they just saw that in the middle of the city. But they also sell a bunch of other gadgets that are in-universe items, not necessarily buyable. For example, you could find the Moby Glass, which every character starts and uses the game to access their menus and contracts. You can find them for sale here, but obviously you can't buy them. Here's some little VR tubes. You can go in there and experience things in VR. Talk to me today, but we're not done. Okay, just a few more things. There is a bunch of VR and hologram goods. Right, when I say that, these are avionics. Let's get out of this shop and head to the promenade, which has probably my favorite place in Star Citizen. Did not need to press that. There we go again. I meant to press that. So we have to head back to the main plaza of the Commons. Whether we go clockwise or counterclockwise, going straight across from that shopping area. So if you remember here, the yoga place, maybe we came out of here. This time we would go, oh wait, no. You could also come out of here, depending on which way you exited, but head to the promenade. That is the plaza where we did all of the shopping. But the promenade is over here, which has this huge rock climbing rock. Nice. And exit to the surface exit or entrance, depending if you're coming or going. And here's another purple tube. There we can see it's very, very cold and snowy outside. There used to be NPCs you can just see. I don't know if they've fixed that. There'd just be random NPCs walking around, like one or two of them. But yes, head straight and turn the background music down. But this is my favorite club slash bar in the game. It's called Wally's Bar. Really weird name for a place with this vibe, but let's just take it in and enjoy it. I'll shut up.
How about a beer? Finally. Let me get a drink.
There's your future favorite bar slash club. You're welcome. let's get to the spaceport. We gotta run, 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 we gotta run. We made it. Nice. So, after that,
Careful, doors are now
totally normal
closing.
behavior. Let's get to the spaceport. Let's get to the spaceport and get out of NewBabbage. If you look up, you can actually see Port Tressler, which is a space station that hovers the planet of Microtech. And that's where I am mostly based. That's where you will find me.
Nearing next stop.
So heading to the left and to the right over here, you'll find somebody laying on the ground next to them, the terminal. Okay, let's get away from them. But yeah, all of these ASOP terminals are where you claim your flying vehicles. With the new update, up above there will be a sign that will say ships only, and this way will lead you to a surface exit if you want to pull your ground vehicles. So there are separate ASOPs here, and again with the update above it will say ground vehicles only.
Welcome to the
So if you look
ASOP
here,
vehicle retrieval system.
I have a totally different list of vehicles because none of these can fly.
Dining and entertainment. Be sure to visit NewBabbage's renowned promenade.
But we want to get out of here, so let's head. Oh, here's the place I think in the future there might be commercial flights coming to the game where players can just pay and VCs that will fly them to different places. That'll be useful for some people. And can't forget, there is a rental shop in this area if you want to rent luxury rentals. You can change between 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, and a month. These are the only options though, not too crazy. And this is where you get to buy everybody's favorite character in the verse, Pico the Penguin. I'll admit I do not own one yet. Notice how I said yet.
From all of us at Microtech,
You've got different
welcome
options
to
of
the NewBabbage Interstellar
Pico,
Spaceport.
of course all of your snacks, drinks, everything you see is buyable. Not the big
Remember,
one.
your belongings
Yeah, not the
belong
big
to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
Alright, let's get out of here. Normally this is a really nice view, but because it's nighttime, you can't see anything. during the day, this is a nice place to kind of just get a nice view of NewBabbage.
Looking for a good time?
I could say that about most places though. They look way, way better during the daytime. With exceptions, of course.
Be sure to explore all NewBabbage has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of tomorrow has a lot going on today. Ready to upgrade? Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings.
But yeah, that is the end of Starting City series of videos. If you enjoyed the videos, do not forget to like, subscribe, and something I think is very big, share it. Share it in your communities. Share it with your friends who enjoy Star Citizen, who are thinking about joining Star Citizen. I've been recording a lot of content, and I actually might break my rule of having a bunch of information for beginners to Star Citizen. I might push them back or intermix them, but I have a lot of fun stuff that I've been doing recently I want to share, so maybe expect that to happen moving forward for a bit. And I'll get back to the beginner videos, I promise. And until then, see you in the verse.